Shady as the last dream with Josie and Bob. A shopping track memory, shopping tribe insanity.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the stream. I see, Bob, that you've thrown me under the bus here tonight, that it was my fault. When I was in, you didn't let me in. I was backstage in the studio. Yes. I don't like that you comment, and I hate that you comment and that I can't, because that's bullshit, guys. I've been here for hours because I've been doing TikTok live tonight. So, you know, get it together. I'm holding down the fort. Welcome, Lydia. Welcome, Helen. Welcome, Gail. Welcome, Christine. Welcome, Alison, and everybody that's already jumped on the stream tonight. Thank you so much for being here tonight. It has been a crazy week. Thank you. Meerkat says thank you. We love you all. Yeah, it's cold. We love you all. Thank you so much. Thank you. See, Amanda knows. Amanda knows what's up. And I'm a consummate professional. And honestly, it wasn't me. He's just full of it. Hi, Bet. Welcome. Hey, Kerry. Love you, Kerry. I'm exhausted, guys. It has been exhausting. I know I'm always exhausted, but I'm truly exhausted. Now, yesterday, a man fell, and I'm just going to jump straight into the story because I was walking across the car park at our local library and an elderly gentleman had fallen, and he was bleeding a lot from the back of the head, like profusely. And so it was very stressful. I called the ambulance. Other people had arrived by that point. We called the ambulance, and the dispatcher was like, what is the street? I said, I don't know the street. It's the Narellan City Library. It's the library. Look it up. He's like, what is the name of the street? I said, well, this man is bleeding from the head. And he was very confused. He started off when he first fell. I don't know how long he'd been lying there, because I sort of came around the corner and I just stumbled on him. And when we first started asking, what's your name? He sort of knew his name, and he said he'd come out the doctor's. But then as the time went on, because the ambulance took 45 minutes to get there, he deteriorated. He no longer knew his name. So we all panicked because there was still no ambulance. So I went into the doctor's that he'd come out of, the medical center that he'd come out of, and was like, one of your patients, you've just seen him, is in the car park and he's fallen and is bleeding from the head. And we've wrapped his head up. He just keeps bleeding. And the doctor in the medical center said, I can't come out there and treat him because of insurance. He said, I'm sorry. So we were like, hi, Sam. Hi, Danielle. So it was very stressful. I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, I can't. You have to wait for the ambulance. So the doctor stayed in the medical center, and all of us, it was like one, Bob, there was like one 18-year-old Lebanese guy. And he was so sweet. It's like he was the only guy amongst a bunch of middle-aged women. And he was so sweet, but he was like, oh my God. He goes, I can't believe it. I'm going to ring up that ambulance and I'm going to tell them off. And so he rang them back because we still didn't have an ambulance. And he goes, this is fucking ridiculous. This man is bleeding from the head and we've been here for so fucking long. And he was like, F this. And we're like, okay. And he told us, the dispatcher said to him, excuse me, sir, some people wait 3 hours for an ambulance. And he was like, in Australia. And the dispatcher was like, yes. I think the mistake we made was telling the dispatcher it was an elderly person. Like, I think if we'd have said it was like a 15-year-old that had fallen in the car park and was bleeding from the head, they'd have been there straight away. I think once I'm sorry, but I think once they're elderly people, they put them like down, because that's, anyway, after 45 minutes, the ambulance got there. I think he had a stroke. I think he had a stroke, and the stroke was what made him fall. I mean, again, I'm not medically trained, but he just got so much worse in the 40 minutes. And it was freezing and windy yesterday in Sydney. So we were and he just had a light shirt on anyway. So then we got the wife's number from his phone. I kept ringing people till we got his wife. And she goes, oh, I was going to meet him for lunch. She said, oh, I'm driving down now. Well, she was more confused than him. So she got there. She didn't know his date of birth. She said, I can't remember his date of birth. I can barely remember mine. Then she said she'd had a fall a few weeks ago, and she said she spent 10 hours on the bathroom floor because 10 hours, and he didn't know she'd fallen. I'm going, oh my God, these people should not be living on their own. Anyway, so it was a very distressing, upsetting situation. So then I said, where's his car? Because he'd driven down there. He shouldn't have been driving, but he drove. So I had his keys from his wallet. She couldn't tell me what car he drove. So we had a set of keys and no car, and she wanted to go in the ambulance with him. And so now we've got her car, which she did know where she'd parked that, and his car. It was a very stressful situation. See, Sam says that's bullshit. I'm a radiographer. Yeah, but I think Sam, I think what the problem was, I know, Karen, if it was a stroke, it's important to get treatment quickly. The ambulance, and you should say they get out the ambulance and walk slow. I'm not saying they don't do an amazing job. I just think that I just don't know that the elderly people are the top of their priority list. So the doctor said, no, I can't treat, because he's my patient. I can't step out of this building. So had he fallen in the medical centre, he would be able to treat him. But because it was in the car park, he said, for insurance, I cannot go out there. So guess who was treating him? Juzzy. Okay? And let me tell you something now. If you have fallen and you are bleeding from the head, you don't want me. You don't want me. Bless him. And he was one of those... He was so apologetic. He kept saying, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry about all this. I'm so sorry about all this. And it was just, it's just so upsetting. Bob, it was a terrible day yesterday. And then you're trauma bonded. So then I wanted to go with them to the hospital. And the ambulance is like, no, go on with your day. You can't come with these people. They were a bit reluctant to take her. Okay, let's talk about something else, shall we? So, yeah, exhausting week. So, welcome everybody to the stream. I want to show Bob that thing. Okay, so listen, this is something I don't often say to Bob, I want something on the stream, but I had to show you guys this tonight because Gwyneth Paltrow was in an interview, and I wanted to show everybody. So they asked her what her husband, Brad Fulchuk, loved most about her. And I want you to hear this, Bob, because I'm sure this is the kind of message that you would send about your missus too. Take a listen to this.
About you.
I wish I could text him to get the answer. Yeah, I want to text him. I honestly don't have a favorite, he said. I truly love every aspect of you. Your physical beauty, the way your body moves through space, the way you disappear a little when you're working, the way your hands add something to a pan, your love of dirty jokes and well-plastered walls, how much you know about art, that you feel so comfortable naked and hate fake people, when you're needy, when you're angry on the road. I love when you chug water by the bedside at night. I like the things you choose to worry about and how you handle problems. I love your morning routine and when you act like I've been demanding you to get out of the bath when I haven't said a word about it. I love the skin on the back of your knees and the arch of your feet and when you smile at me in bed after you've put in your retainers. I love how hard you try and how often you succeed. I can keep going if you like. Okay, I'm crying a little.
No. Keep going. Brad's favorite thing about you.
vomit. I had to show you, Bob, because I'm like, vomit. And like, God love Gwyneth Paltrow, but she was voted the most hated celebrity like 3 years in a row before Meghan Markle came along. And that just about sums up why. Like, who's like, if I texted my husband, what do you love most about him? A, he wouldn't answer. B, he would probably, if he did answer, he'd say, the days that you don't bother me at work. They're the days you don't speak to me are my happiest days. And I don't know, but Bob, I just thought you might need some inspiration, and you might want to send to your other half, like, that you love the what was it, the arches of her feet, and how she gets, was it the skin on the back of her knees? And I just I just was, I hate. Well, yeah, and how you add food to a pan, how your hands add food to a pan. I'm like, Gwyneth, you're so unrelatable that this is why you're so. And she obviously married someone just as unrelatable. I had to share it with the tribe, because I was like, this is exactly Joanne. I smell BS. It's like, oh, shut up, God. Helen says, I can't repeat what she said she liked about Ben Affleck. Yeah, I think he was the best one in bed, I think is what she said, Helen, isn't it? Better than, I think she rated him better than Brad Pitt. Please. What a joke. Yeah, exactly, Danielle. What number husband is he? 3, I think, is it? Is it 3? Something like, yeah, I think it, or is it? Oh, that's right. I forgot she was married to Chris Martin as well from Coldplay. I totally forgot. Yeah, he's yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, it's like, okay. Hey, Aid. Yeah, she did name her child Apple because it was biblical. Well, there's another 10,000 names in the Bible you could have chosen. That was always the craziest thing when she said it. I know, Adrian can't stand it. Aid, you should have seen the TikTok live tonight. It was wild. There were like, and Aid, honestly, I was like so glad that you got a break from it, because I actually didn't need you tonight. I actually had 3 people that stayed the whole time, and something like 2. It was actually quite crazy tonight. It was a fun chat. So yes. All right. So now listen, my beautiful ones. Tonight. Now, before I forget, I will tell you, next week we're not having a live on the Thursday. So just reminding you all, there's no live next Thursday. I have to go out next Thursday. I have an appointment. But next Wednesday night, for those on TikTok, I'll be doing a TikTok live, but I won't be here on Thursday. Okay. Yes, just so you all know. So tonight, listen, I have to give oh no, Adrian, please, you missed, please. You've done enough. As I've said, you've done enough. All right, Scrubtastic sponges. That's my last box, and I'm going to get some fresh goodies from White Magic. So when we're back in 2 weeks' time, we're going to have a really big giveaway of our coloured tennis necklace. We're going to have a new code for anyone that needs to restock on any of their White Magic, and we're going to have a whole new bunch of goodies as well. So a lot's going to be happening between now and the next 2 weeks. Okay, so hang in there. So listen, my last box of Scrubtastics. Who doesn't have a box of Scrubtastics yet? I'm going to send those out tonight. That's the first thing I'm going to do. Adrian got his candle. He got the salted cat, my favorite scent, Adrian. He said it smells beautiful. And he loved the smell. Thank you, Aid. You're amazing. So tonight, who hasn't tried them? Because that's what I would like. Who wants my last box of Scrubtastics? Now, yes, you do, Bob. You have them in your package upstairs. Yes. You have them, as well as a gift from Kath that you haven't picked up yet. Oh, you know what else you've got? You've got the circulation machine thingy from Snap Mango. You've got that upstairs as well. The tens machine. You've got heaps of stuff. We have to get together. You need to come and work on the studio. You need to get your prezzies. You got a candle. You've got, you got a present that I bought you. I bought you something. Don't get excited, but it's funny. It's a funny gift. And, okay. Yes, Sandra says me. That's it. Sandra was the first. Oh, Danny got in too. Shit. How about we do this? Yeah. Okay, but hold on. Yes, okay. Okay, let's do, okay, so, all right, no, let's do that too. Let's do that. But first, I did ask a question. And, okay, so Danny said, Danny hasn't got, all right, so I've got a cat. All right, let's do this. Sorry, everybody. Shut up, Justine. I will. So Sandra and Danny got in really fast then. So I've got the lychee peony Ellie and Ray candle. So one is so who really, out of Sandra and Danny, I don't know who gets the candle and who gets the sponges, because on the TikTok live, there was a lady on the TikTok live that won a candle and she was like, I don't want it. I got a house full of candles. Her name was Crystal tonight. She goes, no, thanks. She was like, no, thanks. I've got so many candles. They're cluttering up my house. And I went, okay. So, okay. So, Danny, all right. So I don't know what to do. I don't know. Oh no, actually, Danny, I'll send you the candle because you've got the sponges. I just remembered you've got them. Ah, right. Sorry, Danny. Okay, so Danny, you're getting lychee and peony. So it's lychee, raspberry, peach nectar, pink peony petals, jasmine, and rosewood. And I don't think that you've had one of these yet tonight. Danny, you have to join our TikTok lives. They're insane. The only thing about TikTok lives is there's some like gross, disgusting people on there because it's such a huge platform. It's like a global thing. And yeah, you get some like grubs on there. But I just block them really quickly. But it's good for my ego, even if they are gross. Okay, so yeah. Well, Gail, I don't know. She was just like, no, I was surprised because I thought everybody loves a candle because you can give it away too. But TikTok is a totally different. It's a different bunch of people. Different bunch of people. Aid, would you say that? Different. It's very different. I can't express how different it is, and nothing can, you have to be steely because a comment can come up from another country in the world and you just got to move on, and it's full on. Yeah, Adrian said there are some weirdos on TikTok, like really crazy stuff. And TikTok allows a lot of it. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So that's fine. So Danny's getting her candle, and then Sandra's getting the sponges. Danny, candle. Sandra, sponges. There you go. Got it. Okay. Yeah, definitely, Amanda. Definitely. Thank you, Sandra. You're so sweet. Yeah, so I'm sorry about next week, guys. I try and keep my Thursdays and Thursday nights free, but something has come up that I have to go to. I actually am going to Bubble World or something. Bubble Planet. Bob, I'm going, yeah, it's Bubble. It's like a Bubble World thing. I know, I'm going to have such a bad headache. Oh, have you been there? Bob? No. Why should... Oh. Well, I know. Well, why did you say... Oh, wow. Like we sounded like you'd been there. Sorry. So he goes, some old guy with a beard hanging out at oh, you're being sarcastic. Oh, sorry, I missed that tonight. Sorry, I'm tired. Oh, did I mention the week that I've had? Did I mention it? Yes. Thank you. Helen says, "Hey Bob, I did that password check and I had one breach from an odd music site. Can I ignore or do I have to action it?" Oh, what a surprise! Don't ask him, Helen. He goes, "I would say never ignore it. I would action it." I'd just ignore it, Helen. Don't worry about it. It's only one breach. Okay, he is going to do a tech talk on passwords. Is that right? You were supposed to do that tonight. But he's been working. He's been working with animals this week, everybody. Lots of animals. Ponies, weren't you? Ponies and things. Weren't you doing that? Puppies, kittens, guinea pigs, rats, mice. Yes, it's working on a kids program. Yeah, I know. Ponies don't excite me. I'm from a rural area. They walk across the street. They clippity-clop, clippity-clop. So, okay. So, Bob's saying to action it, Helen. He's saying at least change your password. Is that right? Okay, so next live stream in 2 weeks, how to create easy, strong passwords. We're going to do that. But Aid says you forgot your homework. He did, actually. He really did. That was the one thing that he was supposed to do. But he got me that. You got me that Gwyneth thing in at the last minute, didn't you? You got me that Gwyneth. I wanted to show everybody that. It was. Hi, Karen. Welcome, darling. Thank you for saying hi. So, okay, you did get that on. So that was, I appreciate that. And we do. We love all of you. Ready giving away tonight. Sandra's getting her sponges. Sandra, I want a nice clean house. You'll love them. Soft in warm water, firm in cold water, temperature controlled. And something people don't know about the Scrubtastic is that you can put your cutlery into that. So you wash your cutlery in, so you put the knife in there. So you know how you have to slide like with the sponge? Yes, Bob. So one of the things is, that's for your forks, your utensil zone. So you use the eyes and the mouth and you shove your utensils. Yes, and it's scratch free, so they don't scratch like your glass. And if you haven't won a packet of Scrubtastics, you can get them with the code from White Magic, which will be active in 2 weeks' time. Ciao, Joe. Guys, that's my childhood friend, Joe. His dad and my dad were like best friends back in the day. I can't talk about it because I'll start to cry. But that's Joe. Can you see that, Bob? Jello. Oh, that's a hard child. Mwah. Love you. Yeah, and they had like a little farm and his dad. Oh my God, it was amazing. What is that? Are you serious? What does Ciao Bella mean? Are you joking, Bob? Oh, are you being sarcastic again? You are too dry tonight. I'm not picking up on it. What is happening? Come on, Justine, wake up. I told you I'd had an exhausting week. I thought you were serious. I'm like, oh my God. Karen says, I have about 1,000, but Joe, I love you. I have about 1,000 different passwords. It gets very confusing. Karen says, I know some people use one password for everything, but isn't that dangerous, Bob? Bob, can you jump on the stream? Come on. Hi, Essie. One password for everything. Bob's gonna respond to that. You're welcome, Danny. Love you. Don't do TikTok lives, Danny. They're really scary. They're really scary. There's some crazy people. I'm just waiting. This is like being on TikTok because that's. Oh, right. Oh, yeah, he's winding me up easily tonight, Adrian. Yeah. Karen says one password. Yeah, he's coming on. He is. Absolutely, Aid. Oh,
sorry. Juzzy.
Yes. I can hear you.
Turn it down.
Sorry.
Little
All right.
feedback.
Well, I'm trying.
Yeah. So who asked the question?
Karen.
Karen, naughty Karen. Karen's in the naughty corner. If you go back and look at the comments tonight, look, I wouldn't suggest having one password for everything, because if somebody gets access to that password, then they have access to all of your accounts, and it's not that hard to actually figure out what your accounts might be, because they know that you're probably going to have Netflix, you're probably going to have any kind of streaming service, you're probably going to have access to bank accounts and things like that. So the answer to that is bad idea all around. But we'll get to that in 2 weeks.
Okay.
It'd be great. Give you some solutions.
Can you do like with what people need? And we need somewhere to put all the passwords. That's not
Yep.
like a notebook in. You know, like we
Yep.
need. Is there a good app that can have them all? That's locked
There's a couple
or
options.
something like that.
Yeah, absolutely. But then you need a password to access that. So what do you do?
Yeah, but then you only need one. Like if you can get into that one, and then that's going to give you all the others.
See, you're smart. You got this sorted. Yep, sure. That's let's tackle this in a couple of weeks anyway.
Okay. If you do it, if you actually do what you say you're going to do. So you say that now, but then in 2 weeks
Yeah.
you're like, oh, I forgot. I
Oh,
got so busy.
Whoops. Yeah, I got busy. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. Bye, Bob.
Bye.
Bye. Karen, you're like my stepdad. He's got like a book and he's got thousands of passwords written on it. Oh my God. Bob. Everyone. Mum's getting another puppy. A third. So she's going to have Aussie, Lou, and yes. She's lost it. I think she's in cognitive decline. I said to her, she goes, oh, they make me happy. I said, I cannot with you anymore. She's getting a third. She goes, that's it. One more. She had 3 freaking little rat dogs running around. I don't want anything to do with that hot mess. That is like, but she said they've only got one more cruise booked, and that's in October. And then after that, they're not going to do a lot more, because what happened was when my stepdad turned 80, their cheap cruises were not so cheap. The insurance for the cruises went through the roof, and now their little cheap holidays are now quite expensive holidays. Yeah, she's getting another one, Lydia. She's Polish. Lydia knows. Crazy. Polish people they're mental people. They're insane. So I'm like, you can't help them. You can't help them. I'm glad Lydia understands. She knows. Oh, that's you, Bob. No. So Gail, I'm only looking after Aussie, the original one, and the other 2 are going back to the breeder, because Mum said my daughter refuses to have. Maybe when they're older, but I'm not having. I said, Mum, I don't have the time. I don't have the time. You're gone for 4 weeks overseas to be looking after puppies. I can't. I got my own animals. I've got the kids. And I did have Lou for 1 week, and it really did stress me out. It stressed me out because remember, Mum's got these dogs for free because she's a guardian while they're breeding. So if they die, she has all this money. So I'm like, oh my God. So I was watching him like a hawk, because Mum doesn't actually own him. That's another crazy Polish thing that she's done, which is like sort of get a free puppy. And so then the breeder rang her up and said, would you like another one? She goes, yes, please. So she's not paying for these. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Okay, I don't want to talk about it anymore. It's just it's so hard. Helen's like, there's not too much difference between 2 and 3 puppies. There's a lot. There's a huge difference. As I know, Karen, I can't deal with it anymore. I think my mum had my sister and I very young. My mum was 19, and I think it was so long ago that I don't think she remembers, and now she's all maternal with these puppies. I think it's something to do with that. I don't know. That's how I look at it. I don't know. That's what I'm putting it down to. That it's motherhood all over again. I'm not sure. I don't know. Welcome. Thank you for jumping on the stream. Now, most of you are watching it tonight on, we've got quite a few comments coming out on Facebook tonight as well, but mostly you guys are on YouTube. Thank you so much. Everybody like the stream. If you're watching it on YouTube and on Facebook, hit the like button. You can share it as well. Lydia says, I like dog sitting, but it stresses me. Exactly. Adrian says, do you remember to give them water? That's if you missed the stream a couple of weeks ago when I was looking after the puppy, my mum rang on day 3 to check that I'd given them water. So Karen says, give her another grandchild then, Jazzy. I could, Karen. I could. These celebrities, they're having babies into their 50s. Oh, how they're doing it. But they're off. They're Bob goes stupid. Oh, Bob. Parenthood really stressed Bob out. He's like, oh, God. When the shit really hits the fan in our house, yeah, I think so. Bob, that's so true. Bob said I should have had 10 kids. I would have been fine. I think there's something in that. I think they never used to, people didn't care as much when they had a whole bunch, did they? They were like, oh, well. So no one stressed out about anything because it was look after your brother, look after your sister. That one's a bit weird. Oh, well. That one doesn't seem to be able to read and write. Oh, well. It's just, but now I think everyone's hyper. Yeah. Dad was at the pub. They'll work it out. Now everyone's hyper focused. I hope and everyone's stressed out and it's just all too. Anyway, when the shit hits the fan in our house, my husband and I look at each other and we go, we should have just got 3 greyhounds, and that would have been it. Actually, you should have seen our greyhound tonight. He is just so sweet, honestly, guys. He's not like a normal greyhound. He's not like Spencer. Spencer was just a king, but this one's all goofy and he's sweet. He's very needy and caring, and he's just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous dog, don't you think, Bob? I think he's beautiful. All right, so we are live tonight. If you're jumping on, it's 8:37 and we're 32 minutes into this stream. If you're watching the stream on another night and you don't see that, we are not live. So if you make a comment, I probably won't see it, but I try and get through all of your comments tonight. And we've been doing this. We're coming up to now, Bob, in October, we're having our 50th stream. Is that right? We are. We're going to have our... Yes, if we're still on Facebook. Been having a few little issues with Facebook lately, everybody. So, make sure that you're following us on YouTube. If you do have the TikTok app, that's going to be an even better option going forward. Don't worry about China spying on you, because like Bob was saying, they can spy on you through everything anyway. Any of your online shopping, isn't that what you were saying, Bob? Yes. Any Google account, any Microsoft account you have, they can see everything you're doing. Robin says, yeah, go on, Bob. Yeah. Bob said, you know how people say your phone is listening to you because things pop up in your feed? Well, it is. Like, I think everyone knows that now, don't they? That it's actually picking up. But I don't think that they ever fully disclose that. That's the weird thing. I think, that's the part that was very strange. Like, okay, my phone's listening to me, but nobody knew that. We had to work that out ourselves, that our phones were listening to us. And I think that was part of where people started to go, hold on a second. We didn't know that was really happening. But. Robin says, Juzzy, just got home, been listening, have just finished 2 dog sitting stints for friends and 1 emergency feeding of 5 dogs. One's on its last paws, sadly, and a new tiny puppy. What an experience. Yes, dog sitting, I know, because it's a stressful thing. Do you remember when we were at TVSM, Bob? Do you remember, Beck was telling me the other day who it was. And there was a story... And okay, so the friend had friends that got a dog sitter, and they flew overseas. And on the first day, it was a little Chihuahua, and it slid through, those timber stairs where there's gaps, and it slid through as it was like climbing up, and it died, broke its back or broke its neck on day 1, and they'd flown overseas, and the dog sitter had like the dead dog, like, oh dear. And had to ring them and say, dog's dead, day 1. Do you remember that story? No. You might not have. Yeah, great. You don't remember that story. Yeah. Anyway, just talking about it the other day because it was, you know how things stick with you. You think, how's your luck? Like, what can go wrong? How hard is it dog sitting a chihuahua? And then that happens. Ugh. It was like my man in the car park. He didn't expect to fall. He just went out and then he had a bad fall. Oh, that was terrible. Anyway, let's not go on about that. So, okay. So, what was I saying before that? Bob, can you remember? I don't remember. Was it about the phone listening? I don't remember. Doesn't matter. I don't remember. So it doesn't matter. So for everyone that has just jumped on, Corinne's here. She's a bit late, mega late. That's right, mega late. No, that's fine. Yeah, where the hell you been? Walking along the beach. What a life she's got, hey? Stress-free now. She's in a little house. So I was going to say, so no stream next Thursday, guys. Just a TikTok live on Wednesday night. If you don't have the app, you can download that. Watch me there. But on Thursday, there's no stream. No, Corinne, whose puppy went over the Rainbow Bridge? Did I miss that? Did somebody else's go, or was that to do with my story? I don't know. That's the only problem with the comments because I'm talking so much. Sometimes I completely miss the whole conversation. And then I jump in halfway through and I go, oh, God, what's everybody talking about? And I've missed like so much stuff. So, and then I can't catch up. So I'm sorry, everyone. Oh, also what's going to happen, we're going to be giving away. So tonight, Danny has won the candle, the lychee and peony candle, and Sandra has won the sponges. And coming up in 2 weeks, you don't want to miss the stream because we're going to be giving away the coloured tennis necklace. So, Bob, do you have that in the... hi, Michelle. Oh, my God, what's going on? I didn't get a notification. I know, Michelle. It doesn't... That's the thing. That's the thing about YouTube and Facebook. They don't notify you. It's a pain in the neck. Get TikTok because TikTok will tell you when I'm live. Bob, do you have in the system the photo of the coloured tennis necklace? Do you know what that one looks like? Because we're giving that away. Yeah, you have a look for it. So it's okay. No, not the clover bracelet because that's a bracelet. So this would go around your neck and it's all different colour. Were you joking again? Oh my God, stop doing that tonight. I don't think you are joking. I think you're saying it after. I don't know. Just stop. It's actually annoying me. Can't tell. I'm tired and I can't. And I've done so much of the work tonight. You've done nothing. You couldn't even get on the TikTok live. You've literally done nothing. And now you're playing with my emotions. I don't know when you're joking and when you're gaslighting me. Stop it. Michelle says, Bob, I've always got the notification, but not the last 2 streams. I'll tell you why, Michelle, because he's been playing around with like events. And is that you? Have you broken it? Bob, did you break it? Oh, Bob said, Michelle, now you have to click. Oh, there's an additional layer on YouTube now. They've just changed it where you actually have to click notify me. That's so stupid. Like, I think, yeah, I don't know why either. I honestly think that if you're following someone, that should be enough. I think that should be enough. Then it should tell you this person is posted, this person is live. That's the problem with the current 2 platforms. They're a pain in the neck. They're gonna lose us, Bob. They better treat us well. We're gonna get annoyed with them. See, look at this, Bob. Helen says, Michelle, I didn't either. I had to go searching. That's what I mean. Sorry, I don't mean to go on about TikTok, but what we're saying is, like, Adrian will tell you, if he's on TikTok, it will actually say to him, Juzzy's live right now. So that's That's what I mean. That's what's so annoying about the other platforms. They're like old freaking dinosaurs. It's annoying. But Lydia says, I got a notification. I don't understand. I don't know. I can't help you guys. I don't understand any of it, how it works, why. And sometimes my phone notifies me about things that I haven't asked to be notified about. I've never bought anything from Temu, but Temu somehow has got into my phone. It's telling me all the time, buy this, buy that, pops up on my phone. I'm like, I've not bought anything from Temu. How did it get into my phone? It's like a little Temu virus, like a little worm that's got in there, and it's doing its thing. I don't know how it's doing it, but it is. Adrian, everyone needs to get on TikTok. It's wonderful. Notifications are instant. It's really good. Adrian, were you following that Brian Koberger case? That was awful. Were you following that, Bob? That was terrible. God. Lydia says I'm a dinosaur. Oh, no, I don't want to talk about it. It's really bad. I shouldn't have brought it up. I don't know why I brought it up. Sam says, I technically got notified yesterday. Are you putting the dates in right? Are you checking a calendar? Yes, you, Bob. Are you putting the YouTube dates? You're still looking for the necklace. Oh, I've got it here live, but it's... Oh, okay. I did ask you to, but no, it's not going to look as nice. No, I'm not going to show them. You'll find it for next week. Christine says she's notified 30 minutes before and at 8 by YouTube. I don't know what... Oh, Bob, could it be your version of YouTube? Could it be if you haven't updated YouTube? Could it be that? I'm wondering if it's that. No, it's not that. Okay. Okay. I thought maybe it could be. Michelle says, let's all blame Bob. I know, but it's normally him. Normally. We were late tonight because he didn't let me into my other iPad studio. So I'm just saying. Just saying, guys. So, all right. So listen, next week we're going to be... Oh, you did. You got it? Helen says she gets Temu too. Never buys anything from it. Did you see not Nikki Hilton? What's the mother? No, it's Nikki Hilton and Paris Hilton, the mother's... What's the mother's name? Kathy Hilton. It was so funny. Kathy Hilton was on a podcast, Paris Hilton's mum. Obviously, they have a lot of money. And they asked her, what do you, what do you, brands do you like? She goes, oh, I've just bought this jacket from, have you heard of Shein? Shein, Shein. And the podcaster was so shocked. The podcaster goes, Shein, yes, I've heard of it. And Kathy Hilton goes, she says, oh, I just bought this jacket with eyelets in it. She said it was only $22. And she said, I'm so excited for it to come. She goes, I really hope it's nice because it's only $22. And everybody in the studio was going, what? What? So, look, even rich people are excited to pick up a bargain sometimes. And I thought, well, Shein's going to get a big kick now. Everybody's going to be jumping on Shein now that they know some of the richy riches are buying off there. Robin says, Juzzy, I bought from Temu. Could I still be part of your tribe? People love Temu. I just haven't bought from Temu because it's not a big fashion. Like Shein is more fashion. Temu, I noticed the Temu gets a lot of the guys. Seems to have a lot of gadgets. I noticed the guys cannot stop. I know a lot of men that love Temu. I know a guy, Bobby, bought like a tool that had like 100 little, it was like a Swiss Army knife, but with 100 things on it. So it had everything on it from, it breaks in a week. Yeah, I understand that. But people need the endorphin rush, don't they? They need the shopping hit. It's like a drug. Just knowing something's coming. Yeah, they do. They want. See, Adrian, I use Temu. Told you, it's the blokes. The blokes love Temu. But then Temu seems quite hit and miss because you see a lot of stories. Well, Danny Danny accidentally buys things from Temu. Remember Danny that's on the stream? Remember when she was doing that series? She was filming accidental Temu purchases. So it's very complicated. Well, it seems like it's very easy to accidentally buy things on Temu, which I don't like either. So that's what, and Michelle says, so fun to get 40 things. Well, that's right. People love it because it's not just one thing and then it's like a longer rush, isn't it? It's like one packet, then another packet, then another packet. We're all slaves to China, guys. We're all slaves to China. Did COVID teach us nothing? You know what COVID taught us all? It taught us all that we don't care if China releases a virus to try and kill the rest of the world. We need our $2 shit from Kmart and Temu, and we forgive you, China. That's what hallelujah, COVID taught us. It's okay, China. You can release viruses. Just you keep on pumping out that crap because we need our new throw cushions. Okay? We need our $5 shoes or whatever else we're buying from Temu. So, yeah, thank you, COVID, for that. We had an inkling we were dependent on China, but now we know. Now we're sure that we are dependent on China. See, Kerry, poor Bob always bears the brunt of all the shit. That's right, Kerry, because he needs to pull his socks up. Okay, it's Kerry and Joanne. They're always supporting you. You work with him then, Kerry. You'll sack him in an hour. Nah, you know I'm joking. Karen says getting racist again. Oh, that's what we need. We need like a racist, you know how we do our sorry, not sorry. We need one for, racist corner. Block your ears. Sorry, I'm racist. Sorry, I'm racist. No, I'm not racist. Just a few flare-ups in traffic. But otherwise, I'm good. No. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. That's a good thing about having your own live stream. Say whatever you want. Say whatever you want. And on TikTok, oh my God, Adrian, so I reported the account. Did you see the account that was entitled I like to something year olds? Did you see that, Adrian? So I reported that account that popped up on the live stream. Anyway, so TikTok looks into it and says, oh no violations there. That was totally fine. I was like, oh my God. So it's the wild, wild west out there. Hey, Danny, what did you miss? Everything. Wait, hold on. I'm getting confused. There's two Dannys, right? Danny, you're not on two accounts, are you? Danny's not on two accounts, is she? Danny, you're just on the one account, right? Because... Oh, wait, I'm getting confused. I thought it was Danny that was in Bali. It's the other Danny that was in Bali. She must have thought I was crazy last week because I was going, oh, you're stuck in the room with the two boys. She must have been going, what two boys? Wait, I'm confused. There's two Dannys? Danny, we thought you were in Bali. Yes. So Danny's saying no, and now she's saying correct. Now the other, yes, there's two Dannys. That's not you on, I thought that was you on Facebook. And so, right. Okay, great, because I was going to, lucky this happened because I was going to, okay. So the other Danny, Logothetis, is that Greek? That's a Greek name, isn't it? Logothetis. I think that's Greek. So I need your address. Okay, well that was lucky. Look at Carrie's having a tantrum. Poo-poo. She's so funny. I love her. So, yeah, what did you find, Bob? Sorry. Did you find the necklace? No. Yeah, the rainbow necklace. Yeah, I think so. Was it? Well, just put it up on the screen and I'll just tell you if it was the one. I have to be nice to you now because Kerry's going to be upset. So, Kerry, I'm trying to be nice to him. It's funny. Look, the smiles. It's a video. All right. Yeah, I'm ready. Just play it.
live stream. JDS live stream. Juzzy and Bob. JDS live stream. Juzzy and Bob.
Yeah, that's going to be, so that's our next giveaway. Thank you. Amanda says, I loved your Leb accent earlier. Wait, aren't you Italian? They're the same accent though. So if I'm doing a fully sick Leb, like the really heavy Italians, we sound the same. Yeah, all Greeks. So it's the same accent. I don't know what Amanda's talking about. So this accent, you could, I suppose now I'm going a little bit more Leb, I'm going a little bit more Leb. I'm just trying to say they do a little bit of that, little bit of the Greeks do a little bit of that. But the Italians are a little bit like, so their accent change. They're just trying. Oh, it's getting hard. Yeah, they roll their R's from their mum and dad, the Italians, and they're now I've meshed them all up. I can't. I've meshed them all up. Sorry. My subwoofer. Yeah, well, I got the best subwoofer. It's fully sick. Yeah, you should see. I love it. You know, because my Italian uncles, they used to say, they used to go, see this house? So this house, I built the whole thing with my bare hands. You feel this wall? They used to hit the wall. It's a solid wall. This wall, when I die, 100 years, this wall still standing. You come back here, still the wall stand. You know why? Because I built it with my bare hands. Anyway, thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. My very... now, yeah. It's the only accent I can do, though. It's the sad thing is that's all I can do. I wish I could speak. You know what I would love to do? Be able to speak French. Oh my God, I would love to speak. When I hear people speak, you know who speaks perfect French? Did you know? Yeah, I don't want to be French, but you know who speaks perfect French, Bob? Like perfect pronunciation, grammatically. Not that I know, but I only know from reading the comments where people are like, that is the most perfect French. Jodie Foster, the actress. Because she went to the French school. And yes, so she was educated in a French school. But if you hear her, if you look up any interviews of Jodie Foster speaking French, all the comments from French people will be, this is the best. Because a lot of, celebrities that think they can speak French, but it's kind of like juvenile type French. Well, apparently she speaks like a native, just perfect French. Interesting. Thank you. It is interesting. Okay, should I let everybody go? I feel bad for everybody tonight going through that. That was painful for you. Yes, thank you, Danny. Thank you, everybody. Hi, Lucy. Hi, Lucy. How are you, Lucy? You good? Danny loves it. Danny loves my accent. Oh, yes, okay. So you know what I can do? Just for you, Bob. Yeah. We'll do it, Bob, because you're, yes. So how about we just do the, because you want to do it, but she might already have one. Who's the winner? Also, let me just tell you, Bob's got, the YouTube have got like a new, what is it? An algorithm that tells us who comments the most. Is that what it is, Bob? I don't know. No. Oh, it tells us who our top fan is. Okay. So it tells us our top YouTube interactors. So the winner tonight, we don't know who it is, but they're going to get the Monday Lisa tote. Is that who's the winner? Is it Lydia? Ah, yay, Lydia! You're getting. There you go. You can get the your Monday Lydia now. I'm going to send you the tote. She says I can do the nail salon joke. Yeah, the one, the Vietnamese one where you have boyfriend. I can't really do it. You have boyfriend. Yeah, that's a good one. You like model. I can't do it. Danny, I'm not proud of that. Okay. I actually hate it when people bring it up because it's actually embarrassing. Danny's like, Juzzy, you need your own gossip column. You know a lot about the celebs, but I'm so embarrassed about how much I know because I shouldn't. I should be doing other things with my life, like learning French. And instead you can give me any celebrity and I know all their children's names. We've done this before though, haven't we, Bob? Where you've given me celebrities and I've got all the children's names. We've done this game before. Give me one, Bob. And I'll know their kids' names. But you can't give me obscure people that I don't care about. You have to give me like big oh, Bob doesn't know any celebrities, so it's a stupid game because forget it. He doesn't know any celebrities. Don't say Elon Musk because he's got 12 children. Well, 13 now. So don't say Elon Musk. I don't know who Bob Barker is. I knew you were going to do that. I don't know who that is. Yes, Karen, I saw that. Blake Lively is now subpoenaing people on YouTube and TikTok. Yes. Celine Dion, she has 3 boys. One is Renee after the husband. And then she has twins. And the twins' names are... Oh, look, I got one of the 3. I can't remember the twins' names. They're French names. Oh, man. I want to say Albert. Okay. But that's all right. But you did go for like Celine Dion's like a throwback celebrity. I'm like, she's not current. Is she God lover? Oh, Angelina Jolie. Danny, that's too easy. Shiloh, Maddox, Vivian, Knox, and Shiloh, Maddox, Vivian, Knox, and Pax. I know, Danny. I know. I know all terrible names. Yeah. So funny. So listen, I'm going to go because Bob needs to formulate a beautiful long text to his wife about everything that he loves about her, like the backs of her knees, which he's probably never seen. And did you see that? If you don't know what we're talking about, rewind this stream and watch the first 5 minutes again. And you'll see, you'll vomit. All right, everybody, I really have to let everyone go to bed. So we won't see you next Thursday. We'll see you the Thursday after that. Love you all. Thanks, A. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for being on the stream tonight. Bob, you got the closer ready to go? Standing by. Okay. See you in 2 weeks. Bye, tribe.
I've got a card full, a list that's written down. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I've got a tribe here, we're shopping all around. No, yeah, yeah. I've got a tribe of come and join me. We paint the town so bright. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. With friends beside me, we shop from day to night. Oh no, yeah. I've got a feeling every hour laughing all the way, knowing that this day is fine, the deals and won't let any slip away.